Hey everybody, how's it going? Hey, it's Thursday night, which means we're doing some scrolling, and we're going to be doing some chatting in the chat, and we're going to be doing some joking around and joshing around. And oh, did I mention it's Thursday? Oh, and it's raining. So let's get started and invite your friends to watch. Because I'm pretty sure we're going to have a full panel tonight. I'm pretty sure I won't get any work done, but we'll see what happens. And hopefully, we'll see who jumps in and watches and sees what happens. All right, I got multiple cameras going on tonight, so I can walk around in case somebody wants a shop tour. Dennis. So I'm going to send out some invites right now. I got one out on Facebook. YouTube says I'm live. StreamYard says I'm live. So, like I said, I'm going to send out some invites on Facebook, and then we'll see what happens with that. So just give me a second, because my computer's running so slow right now. La-di-da, la-di-da, la-di-da. Hey, you want to even sing? Oh, I should go back on Twitch, Twitch music, and sing some songs for you. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Keith might join in on that too. Hey, Herb, how's it going? Good to see you're here. What are you up to tonight? Besides nothing, hang around and watching me scroll again. And scroll. Yeah, I'm getting some scrolling done first. Like I said, I got to send out some invites here to the usual crowd. Basically, just Charles and Russ. But I'm sure if Dale or Jimmy Page happen to show up, or anybody else that enjoys watching scrolling, I'm sure they'll want an invite too. Like Herb, for example. I'm sure Herb wants an invite. You want an invite, Herb? You want to come on the panel and watch me talk? Because you're pretty quiet when you were here last night. So I don't know. Oh, wrong invite. I need this one. I need this invite. That one. God, my computer's so slow. It's so much faster on my phone. It's weird. Oh, I should send one to Cliff first. Have Cliff in here first, and have Charles come in after. It's like I told him last night. I said we'll have Cliff in here first to get the crowd up and running. Those comedy antics. Sure, why not? It's been raining, but I think the storm's passed. Actually, they were talking about tornado touchdowns in the area. Well, I don't know if they actually touched down, but I know they were talking about hurricane weather issues in the area. All right, let's see what we got going with that. that off. Speed this up. This one I gotta leave on. Actually, I can. Yeah, I can leave that one on. I'm just trying to watch all my cameras at the same time here. There he is. Hey, Herb, how's it going?
Trying to keep away from my wife.
Trying to keep away from your wife. Oh, she got the COVID?
Yeah. Something's echoing.
It's me. Just give me a sec. I gotta mute one of my phones. I gotta mute one of my cameras here.
No, actually, trying to. Is that me echoing? I can't hear nothing.
Okay, try it. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Bit better? No echo?
No echo. I think it was on my end. I had too many things open.
Hey, since you're the first one here, guess what you get to do?
Just sit here and twiddle my thumb.
No, you get to talk to me and you get to read the comments from anybody that pops in.
I knew I shouldn't have jumped in just yet.
Hey, the first guy gets the most responsibility, so.
I know it. Damn you, Charles.
Well, I sent him a link, so I don't know when he's actually going to be out. So, because I don't know, I don't know if he's up or if he's in the room or what he's doing right now.
Yeah, I didn't see anybody online a while ago.
Well, I know there's people over in the Makers chat right now. But then again, I'm on so many different groups. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I hate this rainy weather.
Yeah, the
But
rain's good for the garden and the grass. And
but on the bright side, at least it's cooler in the trailer.
oh, I suppose. All right, so let's do some scrolling here. That's a good view. See, I
Oh,
know. So being on the panel, the scroll saw might be a little bit more louder than it usually is when you're just in the background and just watching it. But let me know though,
okay.
because I can always mute my camera and then just answer once in a while.
how many more cuts you got into that?
In this one, I got 1, 2, 3, 4.
About 20.
23, then the major outside one, and then I'll take over the scroll saw, cut up my frame, square it all off. Wait, your wife vacuum in the background there?
Yeah, she's working on some stuff of hers.
Oh.
She just told me to come
Is
over here to
she
my little.
too?
She's a little bit of everything. Nurse, doctor, chauffeur.
But does she do any crafting?
Yeah, she does some every now and then when she gets the urge to. But here lately, she's been taking care of a bunch of old folks. Me, my mom, her stepdad, her dad.
All in that little trailer of yours?
Oh no, they're just us
Wow.
two in this trailer. Yeah, it's only 40 foot long, but it's big enough for me, her, and the cat and the dog.
Is it a mobile home or is it a trailer, like a camping trailer?
It's more like
Like an
a
RV?
camp. It's like an RV. It's 40 foot long, fifth wheel. It's got 4 slide outs.
4 slide outs. Holy cow. It's huge.
Yeah, she
I was
said
just
it's
happy with my 23-foot with no slide outs.
she said it's a lot easier taking care of this instead of the house.
Oh yeah, it's a lot smaller. Well, it's more compact too, right?
Yeah. Of course, like the old saying goes, I wear the pants, she just picks them out.
Yeah. Isn't that Cliff's expression though?
Do what?
Isn't that Cliff's expression?
Yeah. Oh, turn
Uh,
that up a little too loud.
no, it's yours.
Nope.
Did you catch Dennis's video on YouTube?
Did you hear this, John?
Oh yeah, I
You
can
gonna
hear
come
you
over
now.
here and you gonna come over here? You gonna come over here and repeat what you said? What? What you just said? I'm a carpenter, a mechanic, a baker, and a candlestick maker.
Rub a dub dub.
That's it. Just all trade. Yeah, this relationship's been going on for like 40 years.
Oh, that's pretty good though.
Yeah, we dated in high school, and then both of us went separate ways, got married to different people. And back when classmates was a big deal, I got on there and seen her name. So I sent her a message and invited her to go to lunch. Then invited her for dinner, and she ain't never left.
That's hilarious. I should tell Carrie that.
But in all reality, she should have been the first wife instead of the third.
The third?
Yeah.
Third time. Third time's a charm.
Yeah.
Oh, sleeping.
She said the only way I'm getting out of this one's in a pine box.
Yeah, well, it's like Carrie says, she got too much invested in me.
Yep.
You got too much invested in me to get rid of me now.
Yep. She said divorce is not an option.
Well, she sounds like a hoot.
Do what?
She sounds like a hoot. She sounds pretty like she's very encouraging for you.
She is. Anybody put up with me this long has got to be a keeper. But she's like Russ's wife. She'll sneak up and hit you in the back of the head.
Yeah, but Russ usually has a reason for her doing that.
So do I.
Oh, boy, it's such a
Yeah, after I had that stroke and I was in a nursing home for a little bit, she was up there every
Yep.
day working with me more than the physical therapist was.
But you're still paying for the physiotherapist, though, right?
Yeah,
I know it's like a up here. They want the family to do more on hands-on therapy with you, so that they know what has to happen when you leave out of there, right?
yeah. Well, this nursing home that I was in, they was all in it about the money. And before my disability kicked in, their ideal of physical therapy was like maybe 20 minutes every 3 days.
Wow. I know when I hurt my back about 3 years ago. I was in physio. I had to go every day for 4 hours,
Jiminy Christmas.
and that's through WCB.
Yeah. They in that nursing home, you know, she worked with me the most, and I had to learn how to re-walk. That was a chore in itself.
Did you have braces to start off with?
No, they I got to be friends with a bunch of nurses there, and then they'd watch for me to get up out of the wheelchair and try to walk, and they'd set chairs down in the corners because the building was rectangle, I'd walk to one
Yep.
end, sit down, and then I told her, I said, if I walk around this building twice, I'm out of here.
I'd sort of force the nurses for incentive. I'd be like, okay, you stand down at the end of the hall, take your clothes off, and I'll walk down to you. And then go down the other end of the hallway. I'll walk down to you down there.
Yeah, there was one nurse there that I was kind of a little bit leery of.
Oh, yeah. Like a nurse
Yeah,
ratchet.
no, she wasn't really mean. She was always trying to get me. She goes, I'll give you a shower. I said, the hell you will. My wife will give me the shower today.
Oh, but she was
It
sweet
wouldn't,
on you.
it wouldn't have been so bad, but this woman was, she wasn't pretty.
That's very well stated.
You can't hear that TV in the background, can you?
Oh, I can hear it. It's no big deal.
Usually she's got it up louder than that. Ain't nobody in the chat.
I see that. It's probably still too early for everybody. So, question for you, Herb. How can you decide to hang out and watch me do scroll work?
Because right now, me trying to do it one handed is not an option. I did it a couple of years ago. I
Why?
tried it. I tried to scroll one
Yeah.
handed, but it just got so frustrating.
Well, it's like when I cut my thumb off 2 years ago. I tried scrolling. I was like, nah. I couldn't do it because I that's that's why this knob has changed over from the standard one because I had to start using my right hand to, to tighten my blades up because I couldn't do it with the left, and it took about probably six months at, after my thumb all healed because like basically I had a cut from here all the way around, and it was
Dang.
basically just holding on like probably about a quarter inch right there.
Yeah,
So this was
when
my physical therapy.
when we was in the house, there was a 60 by 60 garage that I had all my woodworking tools in that I got out there and did some stuff. But when we moved in this trailer, it's just kind of hard to do it here.
Can you build a shed outside?
Yeah, usually I'll sit in the front of the trailer and do it.
I was like when I first got my scroll saw, we were in a townhouse, and basically I had one room. Like we had a three bedroom townhouse, and I had one room that I did all my woodwork in. I basically just left the window open and had a fan pointing out the screen.
Yeah, I wanted to do it in here, but she said no.
Like build a veranda or front porch on.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to hopefully do here after all this crap clears up.
Yeah, I really like to see you guys recover and get back into doing what they enjoy doing, like woodwork wise, after traumatic events and stuff like that.
Yeah, see, that's the reason why I got back into it because, I was working like 7 days a week and she wanted me to stay home more. So I started doing it and I really enjoyed it. And then this stroke came along. But I'll get back into it one
Are
day.
you are you religious or anything?
Somewhat.
So do you believe that God only gives you what you can handle?
Oh, yeah. He ain't finished with me yet.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, after the 2 heart
Actually, you should say
attacks.
he. You should say he doesn't know that I'm not done with him yet.
That's it. Somebody ain't finished for somebody. Because there's, loads of time that, I should have not be here today.
Well, I know there's a couple of times I'm pretty sure I shouldn't be here either. Roll my truck, roll my work truck down a 25-foot bank and just walk back up the road. And luckily, there was a police officer passing by the opposite direction. She called ambulances right away. So we're in the hospital within half an hour of the accident.
Yep. Great, she was in the right place at the right time.
Exactly. Somebody was looking out for me.
Where'd it go? Yeah, I wanted the vacation. I didn't know it was going to be 5 years long.
Hey, Dennis, how's it going? Hey, come on, Herb. You got to keep up the chat there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got to piddling around with something else. You need to fire me.
I said first man on the first man in's got the most responsibility. Hey, Dennis, I saw your video. It's
Oh,
that's pretty cool.
there. Now I figured it out. All right. I didn't have the live chat on.
That's all right. We'll get you trained up proper.
Yeah. Hey, I'm still a rookie to all this stuff.
I am too. That's why I suck at doing it.
It only took me 2 months to figure out what I was doing wrong with StreamYard.
I still think I do everything right with it, but because I know there's guys that like Charles and Russ Clarity and all the other guys that they used to run StreamYard and do it right on YouTube,
Yeah.
but I can't. do that. So basically, I'm doing StreamYard, and it's mirroring on YouTube. But maybe when I get my new system, it'll all work out for me.
Yeah,
Dennis, how big your shop? It looks kind of small. Corner.
Yeah, when I was trying to open up StreamYard, I was trying to open it up somewhere totally different instead of in the chat and Messenger. It's just like last night when I first connected.
Yeah.
Idiot me tried to connect it to the phone.
See, I know they made a couple updates to it, and like I was saying last night, you can have up to 10 people in chat now. You can actually start doing um, lives off your phone as well. So
Yeah, I just sent you a picture in
Dennis,
Messenger.
it's not so much I'm breaking up; it's that I have my audio is going through my tablet, but my mic is going through my phone. So I'm basically getting backseat on myself when I'm trying to talk. It's just hard to understand myself. So I'm trying to train a moderator right now. So
Yeah, bear
Eric is
with me,
so lucky.
Dennis. But I really enjoyed the video earlier, Dennis.
Hey, look at that! It almost looks like you're doing exactly the same thing I'm doing right now. In that photo you sent me. Is that like a little 16-inch Craftsman?
Yeah, that thing's been. My best friend's dad had it. God, I think he got it in the early '80s when he retired. And then when he passed away, I ended up with a bunch of tools because the son didn't want them.
See, now who doesn't want tools from their father or grandfather?
Well, he kept some of them, but woodworking, he said he didn't want no part of it because his dad used to wear him out doing stuff around the house, doing woodworking. He goes, I'm an electrical engineer. I ain't jacking with no wood. So every time he wanted something done, guess who would get a call to go over and do it?
So you got paid to do it then.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a friendship that's been going on for well over 40 years. Let's see.
When I was talking to classmates last week, and we can't believe that we graduated 30 years ago.
I know it seems so long ago.
But then again, 30 years, most of us have matured and grown, and some of them still want to party and drink like they did back in high school.
I can knock on wood. It's been 25 years since the last time I had anything.
Like it's not that I don't drink. Like I'll have a drink like holidays and stuff like that. A drink when I'm out with family for dinner or stuff like that. But that's about it. Like I'm not a I, I was usually the deep that was needed driver all the time anyway.
Yeah.
So I just got used to not drinking. Well, except when I was in the military, but that's different. It's a rite of passage there.
Yeah, I had a problem with it.
Yeah, Dennis was just saying that when his dad passed, his older brother got to the dad's wood shop before any of the brothers got there and took all his wood and woodworking tools. Yeah, well, the thing is, as long as as long as they're gonna put them to use, it's one thing. But if they're just gonna take them and try and sell them or not even use them, it's a waste.
Yeah.
Because I know I got I get tools from my both my grandfathers, and they're actually out in my shed right now. But that's because I have no room for them in my shop. So I'm basically going to design a wall that I can have them up there. But I do use them. Like old hand planes and bore and bit, and sorry, brace and bit, hand saws. Um, and then my grandfather made their own levels and levels and squares and toolboxes that are out there too.
Yeah. When I was when my wives were having kids, I was always afraid that I'd have a son and he'd be having all my tools, scattered, all over the place. Well, that
Yep.
didn't happen. The one behind me got them all.
See, and that's like my older brother never showed any interest in woodworking, and like I do know that both my grandfathers were cabinet makers, and I only met my one grandfather because my other one passed away like right after I was born, like when I was like 2 years old or something. And so basically, because I do all the woodworking, my brother said I could have them. I'm like, well, it's not really a choice. I'm taking them.
Yeah, that's the sad part. I never got to meet either one of my grandfathers.
Well, it's like my grandmother turned 107 this year, back May 27th.
Happy birthday to her.
She's still pretty spry, walking around and chatting up all the male nurses at her nursing home.
Yeah, I bet she's got some stories she could tell.
Oh, it's her memory. She's so sharp still. Like you could ask her something that happened back in the 20s or 30s, and she could tell you like it happened yesterday.
Yep. Wish I could remember half the stuff. That's part of the stroke.
But yeah, some memory loss.
Yeah, I haven't been tested
Have you
for it
tried?
yet, but but dementia and Alzheimer's runs in our family bad.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, one year for Mother's Day, I asked my wife what she wanted, and she told me she wanted a router. I couldn't believe that.
Okay.
Yeah, the house we was
Why does she
living,
want a router?
because she was doing a bunch of stuff around the house because I was working too much. She called me one day and asked me where the skill saw was that she was going to make a cabinet. And I wouldn't tell her, but she went out in the garage and found it. And come home, and she done made a kitchen pantry to fit up underneath the stairs in the house.
Nice.
So, Dennis, you got any more projects upcoming? Well, Charles and Cliff, they were in good mood last night, wasn't they?
Oh yeah. Cliff seems to always be in a good mood. That's actually one of the second time I've had him. I've seen him on a video. I talked to him on a video. But I guess their comedy must be hereditary. You see how much work I actually get done when Charles and Russ aren't here.
Yeah, because I'm always the quiet one, huh?
Exactly. Listen, you get chatting up a storm tonight.
Yeah, I'm in a good mood. I'm awake.
That's a good thing.
I had a long nap today,
Myself,
about 3 different ones.
I wish. He said it was raining out all day. I got soaked. Well, I got more wet yesterday, but today basically was just misting all day long. And then, like I said, they announced on the Weather Channel that there was like tornado weather areas in the area.
Yeah,
Dennis, what do you mean one project at a time? I got like 8 projects on the go.
oh, It says there's only 3 people watching. I guess that's me, you, and Dennis.
Well, 3 is better than 0. Well, it's not so much in a bigger shop. It's just that you gotta be creative with your hiding spots. Up in the rafters, under the stairs. Make a little cabinet under your uh, uh, chair.
You sound like somebody else I know hiding stuff.
It's not that I hide stuff. It's all out in the open. And the thing is, it's right in front of me all the time. I just get tired of looking at it. It's like I bury someplace. Forget about it for a year until somebody mentions to me, "Hey, did you ever finish that?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'll get started on that again."
Yeah, Pam, she finds places to put junk. She goes, here's your spot, the rest of it's mine.
Well, at least you got one spot. My one spot's my shop, so I'm happy with that.
Mine's my little desk in the corner.
For that, Dennis, I got 8 more cuts to do. 9 cuts to do. Then I'll let you see the table saw, and I'll show you the rest of my shop. My dirty shop.
Yeah, a dirty shop is a happy shop.
Well, I find that about every 6 months or so, my wife will come out here, grab me for some tools. I'll tell her where they are. She can't find them, so she starts cleaning up. And I spend the next 3 months looking for where she put all my tools.
Yep, I understand that.
That's why I got to do some wall organizing. I got to build some wall organizers, tables, and with drawers and cabinets and stuff.
It's like somebody in this house don't know how to put stuff back. Better watch
Well, look
out
at my
for.
work trucks. I know where everything is. It's not a mess. I just know where they are because I put them away. They may not be in the right spot, but I know where to find them.
Yeah, she's so good at this. She hides stuff from herself. She had looking for some duct tape the other day. She accused me of getting it. She still ain't found it. Dennis, I'm the same way. I got to finish a project before I start another one.
sometimes I'll be in the middle of a project and I'll think of some idea will just pop in my head. Like, oh yeah, that's something I can do for that other project I was working on.
Yep.
So dig it out, set aside what I'm doing at the time, and start working on that again.
I gotta get up for a second.
I just hate sanding. Like, I don't mind sanding. I hate finishing stuff because when I do, then I know that project's done. I gotta start something new.
Here's the last project I did a couple of years ago before I decided to quit.
Oh yeah, I like that. Whose pattern is that? I've seen that before.
Um, Dang, I can't think who it was. I bought it from a wooden teddy bear.
Oh yeah,
Well, let me tell you, that was a trick trying to do that one handed.
it looks pretty good though.
Yeah, it took me a while.
How long's a while?
I think it was about a week.
That's pretty decent time for a pattern that. So,
Yeah, it's kind of it's kind of hard on that craftsman. I wished I had the money to buy that scroll saw from Charles, but that ain't gonna happen. The hardest part was trying to figure out how to get that blade in that hole one handed. I tried to feed it from the top. That never happened. Dang, I wish I could remember which pattern that was.
hey Blair, how's it going?
Hello, Blair.
Yes,
So guess what I get for not looking? You can fire me anytime.
yeah. I'll let you hang around tomorrow.
So that's basically all I do is sit home and watch videos all day.
Yeah, I wish I could do that too. Oh wait, you know what? Hey, today's Thursday. It's my Friday because I had to work yesterday, which is Canada Day, so it's a holiday. So we worked yesterday, and I get tomorrow off. So now I get to do some more work at my shop tomorrow. So it's really a pretty good weekend. Because last weekend, I had a 1 day weekend.
You don't need up here. Go away.
Oh, your cat again?
Yeah, every time I get it to desk, she's got to get between me and the computer. My wife started this when
Damn,
he was a kitten.
damn cat. Hey,
And I always hated cats.
hate cats. I just like cats. But cats always seem to like me. I don't know why. They're always drawn to me.
Well, the animal can always, tell a good person.
Yeah. Dennis, I got this one out of Scroll Salt Woodworking Crafts magazine. Let's get there. 2019. I could probably try and find it, but because I had a flood in my basement, all my magazines are a mess over the corner right now, which you'll see in the video a bit later on. But my wife liked it. She goes, "Oh, I want you to cut this for my grandma." But sure, I'll do that. And I'm finally getting around to it again. But I can't remember the design for it.
Yeah, my wife, she's into hummingbirds.
My mom used to be into hummingbirds. Hummingbirds and butterflies, and I love doing her like little 4-inch ornaments and trivets out of cedar, aromatic cedar, and she hang them all over the house, and I can smell the aromatic cedar everywhere. She's like, "Oh, stop smelling." I'm like, "Oh, just take a sandpaper and sand a little bit off the backside."
Yeah, Dennis, that's what I always thought. Cats were evil, but this one is more like a nurse cat to me.
Oh, look at that! That's inside cut. For a major one.
Dennis, I really enjoyed it.
All right, there we go. Do one more entry hole.
No, it was about on time. But of course, I'm always watching longer videos for some reason.
Well, yeah, like your video was only like 5% long, wasn't it? I know it was a couple parts where you sped up on it. I was watching them. Holy crap, it's working so fast. See, I know I mentioned this in my videos before about people find this counterproductive. But why do a rough cut and then have to do a fine cut after? I just find it easier, like I said, to sand with the blade on the edge of the wood. But that way you still get a nice, crisp, clean line. Well, this video's been going on for an hour so far.
Yep, I must have scared everybody off tonight.
Yeah, I think so.
But on the bright side, you got a lot of stuff done.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's for sure. Like I said, I was gonna try and get this done last night, so I just something tonight. Well, I'll get tonight instead.
So actually, you stay up a little later tonight, huh?
Yeah, I got no work tomorrow, so that's good to go. Even though I know I have a honey-do list tomorrow, but I know it's going to rain anyway, so that won't be happening either. she on? No, she's not. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so I can stay up all night now.
That's usually me. I go to bed 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
Russ said, "Let him in, John."
Oh, there he is.
Man, I've been sitting there for 15 minutes.
God, I just looked.
I didn't think you was ever going to stop and take a break.
I want to get this done.
Yeah, well, I started to go send you a Diet Coke so you can stop and take a swig. Oh, excuse me, Dr. Pepper like Charles.
Almost done this though.
So, Russ, how you doing this evening?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'll be up all night tonight. I slept in today. So I'll be up cooking all night long, I think.
Yeah, that's all I did all day today was sleep.
I got outside, but it was just too blasted hot. So I said, that's enough for me. I'm going back in.
Of course, the rain came in a while ago, which I was happy.
I didn't get any rain, to my knowledge.
Yeah, this was just a pop-up shower come out of nowhere.
Yeah. I wouldn't have minded it this afternoon when I got outside. I took the dogs out, and man, I tell you what, it was just hot.
Yeah, it was like 93. No, it's 96. And then after the rain hit, it dropped down till in the 70s.
Hello, Dennis. You the last man standing in the chat or what? I don't see anybody else.
Oh, my number one follower, her, was in there.
Yeah.
Her fell asleep. I didn't even see you come in till you sent me a message.
I know. You won't. Yeah, he's the only one that can see.
I can't see from my back turned. I turn around once in a while. Okay, when you hear about the live show will be over. God, everybody heard about it already. They're an hour ago. Oh wait, Russ is here. Hey Russ, send out a message.
Yeah.
Russ knows everybody.
I know a few. Uh-oh, here come the dogs.
Hello?
I don't know. When I grow older and grow up, I want to be a scroller like John. I want to be as good as John is.
You need both.
That's no slight intended, John. That's telling the truth.
I appreciate it. It sounded like a compliment.
Take it that way, because that's how it's meant.
I just wish I could build me a 8x8 shed outside.
I actually need one bigger than that.
Well, you're allowed to have them 8x10 where we're at with this trailer,
Yeah,
but they won't let you have a metal one. It's got to be made out of all wood.
really.
Yeah.
Well, I had a dilapidated 20 by 20 garage on this property when I married my wife. She was here a year before me, and we live in a mobile home as well. And I tore that garage down, and I built 2 sheds on it. I built the first one for me to put her around there, but that quickly got taken over with stuff for the kids and everything else. And then the lawn equipment went in it, so I had to build me another one. And I built an 8x20, and I finished off the rest of that pad. And I wish I could tear all of them down and just put one whole shop on a whole 20 by 20 pad. That would be great.
Yeah.
Now, there's no restrictions where I am. I'm not in the city limits. I'm outside in the county. They have no restrictions on that.
Yeah, basically where we're at is in an RV park.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I guess we ain't going to go nowhere. We've been here almost 4 years.
Well, you're probably done then.
I hope so.
Yeah. Dennis. He does make it look kind of easy, don't he? But you'll watch him. He'll mess up sometimes. He has to go back and use that saw blade to sand it. All right, so he's coming down that straight line with that spiral blade. Now that's something else there. I have a hard time doing that.
That's even with the grain too.
Oh man, yes, that's something else.
Yeah, spiral blades.
I like them.
I do too, but it's just hard for me to cut a straight line.
Well, here's my deal, because every time I'm using them, if I'm doing a portrait or something like that, I love them. And but when I'm going to cut straight lines, I usually take them off and put the flat blades on. I will invariably, whenever I have a spiral blade, it always happens that I have an itch that I can't stop and let go. I gotta scratch it, and I usually when that happens, I've already cut into the wrong part of the wood.
Yeah.
Aggravates me. Or a mosquito bites me, and that gets me.
Yeah, mosquitoes are going to be bad this year.
Yeah, they are. They're bad on the Gulf Coast down here, I'm telling you.
Yeah,
We got nothing but marsh around us back here. So, they're bad here.
Yeah, we're on the backside of the nature center.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She went outside a while ago. She said she got attacked by
That little town that I was raised in is about 10 miles off the Gulf of Mexico. And, they were bad then, but I swear to God, I could take it back then when I was a kid. But when I moved away and when I came back for a function down there, it was like I got swarmed. And I said, oh my God, I don't remember them being this bad. They said, yeah, you got to be born here to be able to take this.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Watch out, John. Watch out, John. I see you fixing to make a cut there in the wrong spot. Don't do it. Don't do it.
trying to distract me like that.
Yeah, I was. I was trying to throw you off. It didn't work though, did it?
Yep, you make it look too easy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you do it now. If I started this 15, 20 years ago. I'd probably work on a CNC or a laser machine right now.
Uh-huh.
I'm the same way, Dennis. Every time I get trying to do something, somebody comes in there and bugs me.
Ooh, look at that.
Wow.
All right.
I gotta get out again tomorrow. I'll bring you one, okay? I got too much crap on my desk open.
Well, you finished it, John?
Okay, so what? What's that list? What's that Rustin?
That's not me.
No, you asked if I was finishing it.
Yeah, I asked if that was you done with it.
But now I've got to take it to the table saw.
Oh yeah, yeah. Other than that, yeah.
Cut my one edge off, square it up. You guys want me to do that right now? Haha. Let me get this camera on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Dennis is when his wife touches him, scares the crap out of me. Yes, I know what you mean. My wife doesn't come into the shop very often. She'll come to the front door and bust it open and scare the crap out of me. But that's usually tell me she's going somewhere in the truck. I said, okay, see you later. But if she ever touched me, I said, oh, I'll be doing the same thing. Jump out of my skin.
Yeah, that one behind me, she comes out there and tells me how to do it. She's never done it before.
Well, my wife, if she ever did it, she'd be better at it than I am, believe me. She has that touch, but she don't mess with it. Said she's got enough of her own stuff to take care of. I'm happy.
Yeah, she tried it once.
Yeah.
And she goes, it just takes too long to do this.
That's the whole point. That's the whole point. Relaxation. I was working as a mailman on my last route before I retired. I had a couple of woodworkers that lived on the route, and I talked to one of them one day because he got something in the mail that I recognized, from the company from, and so I was talking to him, and he said, "Yeah, this woodworking and stuff. This is my therapy." And then the first time I heard that, I said, "Oh my God, I'm talking to a crazy man." And so I went on down the road, and there was one of the other ones was a cabinet maker. And so I talked to him. He said, "Yeah, this is my therapy." I said, "Oh shit, not another one." And then I found out that that's really a thing. And his therapist, he didn't mean he was crazy. I thought, oh, that's the second time I've heard that today. Somebody said, "This is my therapy." I said, "I got 2 Looney Tunes on my route."
Did you find what you lost the other night, John?
Yeah, that's what I was looking for yesterday.
Yeah, when I was, still doing it before all this crap happened,
Mm-hmm.
I found it very relaxing for me to get out there and spend all day.
Oh yeah.
She'd come in there, "You gonna come to eat?"
Yeah.
But since we've been here, it's just hard for me to get out there and do it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can see it, but this is the last one I did.
Yeah, pick it up a little bit and move it that way. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I see it. Like took a little time on that.
Yeah, especially on that 16-inch Craftsman.
Oh
Took me a
yeah.
while to figure out how to hold it up, get the blade in under from the bottom,
Yeah.
one-handed.
Yeah.
I was telling John earlier, I wished I had the money to buy that saw from Charles, but
I did too. I talked to him about it, and I have the money to get it, but I don't have the room in the shop to put the doggone thing. And that thing
yeah,
is huge. That's 30-inch, man. That's a big saw. It's really big, and I don't have the room. It would have to sit where my DeWalt is sitting right now, and it would be hanging off the edge of the workbench for about almost a foot. Well, probably more than a foot because the throat is 30. So, you've got inches behind that. It's at least 3 feet,
if not more.
if not a little bit more. And I don't have the dang gum room for it.
Yeah. For me, it's so hard because everything's up underneath the front of the trailer,
Yeah.
and it's just hard getting stuff in and out of there.
Mm. Yeah, I would have liked to have had it. Cause there ain't nothing wrong with it. It's a nice running machine, but I just don't have the dadgum room. Yeah, if I tore that whole shop down and built a 20 by 20 on that same pad, I'd have room then.
Yeah.
Well, John's fixing to go do something, so.
That's the only thing I miss about being in the house. Is the house we had in Cleveland, it was part garage and was also a part shop, and it was like 60 by 60.
Wow.
I mean, I had enough room in there for a table saw, 2 drill presses, a lathe,
Hmm.
scroll saw, and half the crap sheet. Enough to get 2 cars there,
Hmm.
and enough junk in there that she stored.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I've never had a garage. No matter where I've lived, I've never had a stinking garage. So I had to tear the one down that was here.
And now we got a storage building that we got stuff from the house that nobody's seen hiding a hair of in 5 years. So we just need to go through that shit and send it to Goodwill.
I hear you. That's the way my wife looks at it. If she hadn't seen it in that long, it's gone.
You guys ready for this?
Yeah, man, show it. Take off that paper.
Okay.
The unveiling.
Everything's cut out. All I gotta do is side the back though. So since I use my fancy stretch and seal on this, just one corner up and peel it off.
Wait a minute, you missed a spot.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna get him on that one. I tried.
I don't recall how many entry levels were in this, but I really don't care. I don't really care to count them all anyway. Now, if I was taking more time on this, this would come off in one whole piece.
I got a dog squawking at me. I wonder what she wants.
For a minute there, I thought it sounded like somebody had a baby in here.
That's my dog hollering at me. She's probably hungry.
He wants food.
Let me go see what she wants.
Okay.
Y'all gonna be here a while?
I don't know about him, but I know I will be.
Okay.
You ever see my press and seal trick yet?
Do what, John? You're kind of breaking up.
You see my press and seal trick. Because when most people apply patterns, they usually glue it with wood or green tape or whatever, right? So what I use is I use black press and seal after I sand my wood down, and then I glue the pattern to the press and seal, and that way you don't have to do any sanding afterwards. It's a finished project. Like I gotta finish sanding the back regardless.
Yeah, I always use the green painter's tape.
Only thing is press and seal is cheaper.
Boy, it ain't down here.
Did you get? I get it like in at the dollar store, Dollar Tree, Dollar Giant, whatever. They're a finished project. They said, except just for the standing on the back.
You gonna do any painting to
Right,
that?
so, nope. I'm gonna sand the back. I'll sand, and I'll pop the top. Or actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna use some twine and just braid it around the corner here, and have a hanger over top of it. That'll look pretty cool, I think. So, Dennis, you still here?
He was a minute ago.
Because I know you want to see my shop.
Well, say there's three of us watching.
Yeah, well, I'm two of them. So let's get this camera back on.
Yeah, Russ had to go see what the dog wanted.
All right, here's my shop. It's quick. You're done. Very non-assuming exterior double garage. Total size 24 by 25, I think it is. Now, there's the back of the front door, and there's a mess of crap here. that my wife wants part of my honey-do list.
Yeah, it looks like she wants a bunch of lattice put up.
Exactly. Okay, here's my sanding station. So I'll get a 1-inch sander, a 4-inch belt with a 6-inch round, my spindle sander, and a 12-inch disc. And of course, all my stuff is all nice and handy right up behind it.
That's the only way to have it.
Now, here's my entry path that I go to my scroll saw table right down there's my scroll saw table where the chair is. And like I said, we had a flood in the house, so these are all my magazines and my patterns that are usually kept in the house. See all my magazines. And here's some finished work. Here's a cheap, quick promo for Rusty. Some stuff I completed. There's my cool card holder. I got that from Steve Good's website, little scroller guy. And if you look real close, I got a little spiral blade in there in the scroll saw.
That's pretty neat.
And behind me here, this is my half done, almost finished projects, to-do list, projects that are half on the go, 3/4 finished. I got some wood storage here, some wood storage up there. Here's my scroll desk. So, like I said, I got this a Goodwill corner desk. So it's 60 inches on this leg, 60 inches on that leg, and then the corner unit itself. That I cut the top out and put my scroll saw right into it. And then I made this dust collector adapter in the bottom of it, which goes to my half horse dust collector with a bag on it. And I also have an air filtration unit under there, like an air cleaner. It's hard to see, but. And then this is my clean workstation.
Looks like my desk.
And this is what you guys normally see behind me, which is usually all blurry.
I like that fish.
See, and the reason I like doing working with the spiral bits is because I'll show you in a second here. And grab. So these the fins. His fins. There's a blade for size for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I tried using the flat blade when I first started. I messed up too much wood. Then I went across Charles talking about spiral blades.
So then there's my blade storage my quick access blades. There's my blade storage I usually have up on the wall here. And there's more blades. And the thing is, when I'm sitting here, everything is within arm's reach. And there's my laptop that I talk to you guys on all the time. And I got my laser printer here. Oh, there's another cheap promo for you, Charles Deering.
Yeah.
And then I got my 4x8 spray table.
which is like an assembly table right now. 16-inch planer on wheels. And now the spray table is basically just a pegboard with 1/4-inch dowels that I sharpened, and the legs, the wall in the back there comes out, and that one comes out, and then I'll turn on my compressor, hook up my spray guns, and then I just spray everything on my table. So then I got air compressor, dust collector, and I only got one hose hooked up right now to go to my planer and my table saw. And because I got to run, I got to finish my sealing. Finish my sealing off, run on my lines, and then run on my air lines proper, because they're just screwed up there right now. And then I got my fancy a filing cabinet, which is full of patterns everywhere from everything. And of course, instruction books, patterns everywhere. Router bits, router table, and routers, extra routers on my miter saw station, which I got to rebuild. My miter saw, table saw, I got to build an O-feed table for it, so it's the proper height. Oh look, another project I'm working on. That's one you guys saw me doing last week, which I still got to stain up. And then I got a bandsaw and a drill press and a planer and a jointer in the back, and they're all on wheels too, so I can bring them out whenever I want. And more wood.
You not have enough of that these days.
Exactly. Yeah, my clean workstation. It's awesome. Oh, Russ isn't back yet. What's going on?
His wife probably found him honeydew.
Yeah, probably. Okay, I'm going to turn this camera off. I'll turn this one off altogether. I'll turn this one off.
About like me, got too many devices connected.
There we go. How's that? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you make me jealous. I need a work spot.
Ooh. You can hear me there? We're good?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So there's my shop. There's my scroll. Look at that. I got some scrolling done tonight. Yay. Now we need, look at that. We got 5 people in here now.
We'll make sure I'm
Hey,
going
everybody.
to
How's
be
it going?
the last person in here tomorrow.
You just missed this. Yeah. You missed this awesome scroll project we just finished up. And, can you ever have too many patterns? No, you can never have too many patterns. especially if they're Charles's patterns. Yeah, Russ checking on his dogs. Damn dogs, they're so demanding.
Bear with me a second here.
That's why I prefer my tortoises and turtles. They're so low maintenance. You hardly ever got to clean them up after them.
Time to check the old sugar. Yeah, I figured there'd be some more people in here. I must have scared them away.
So I'm just curious to know where what happened to Russ, or not Russ, but Charles.
Oh no. I know Wes was on Facebook earlier, but
Oh, wait, was he
no, he
cutting
was
something?
just on Facebook. All I seen was seeing that he was online.
See, I just wish that I could see who is viewing my page right now. Oh, I wonder if I can go on my YouTube over here and see who's on there and say, "Hey, everybody!" I'd say to them, "Oh yes, yeah, I found that other bit, that jeweler's bit I was looking for, so I didn't have
How
to
did it
cut
get
my
over
other
on the
one.
table
I
saw
did
when you hit
anyway."
it by your desk? I said, how did it get over
What's
there by
that?
your table saw when you had it over there by your desk the other night?
Oh, because I when I was working on the project for the toolbox with my neighbor's son, I it was in my drill and I needed my drill over there. So that was actually 2 weeks ago. That was actually 2 weeks ago. I actually did entry holes. So I pulled it out, set it over by my router table actually, so I would remember where. So I would remember where it was, and obviously I forgot where it was because I couldn't find it at all.
Ain't nobody around. It's up
We
to
still want
you.
to hang out, or
I ain't got nothing better to do.
well, we'll wait till Russ gets back, and we'll probably just cancel this, and then we can just hang out after. We got to tell him that we're. Oh, actually, no, we don't have to actually. So I can just say I can sign off right now. Oh, look, it was 9:30. Yeah, so the hours on it's only been going on for almost 2 hours now, which is pretty good. And so, yeah, thanks to all the viewers that were here. Thanks to
Yeah.
her for being my awesome moderator. Like I said, first guy on gets the most responsibilities.
Like
So,
my wife does.
and yeah. Hey, Dennis, did you want to come into a chat afterwards? I'll send you a link anyway. And so, yeah, so tomorrow, like I said, I got
Hello,
the day
Dale.
off. Hey, Dale, how's it going? We're just gonna cancel the live feed here, but we're gonna have a chat afterwards. If you want to come into that, I'll send you a link for that if you want to. And we're just saying bye. And like I said, because I got tomorrow off, I'll be doing some more honey-do list items in my shop. So we'll get on to those. And we'll see you all later.
Bye.
All right, thanks a lot. Now you ready for this to finish up?